And when I say this is accurate, you can see here the Shedeur Sanders just looks like your typical creative player. But if I select edit player and go into the actual player screen, you can see that somehow they got Deion Sanders' face on Shedeur Sanders. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below. Welcome back, Money Team. This is Madden Money Shot, snipping up the Madden cheese as always. In today's video, I got an update from a video that I did a couple days ago where I tried to show you guys a way to download Madden 26 rosters on Madden 25, but even the rosters that I gave you, I think only went about 3 rounds, where there's actually a roster out now that somebody left in the comment section, which is something that I asked you guys in that video. If you had a better roster or a better keyword for a better roster to download, let me know in the comment section and the entire community. And somebody left a keyword that gives you the entire full 7 rounds of the draft on every single team. So I'm going to give you guys that keyword and show you guys how much better that is. But before I do, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment section. And if you guys need more help or more money plays, you can download any of my ebooks instantly, simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. So if you didn't catch that video, I'm just going to go through it like you didn't, starting off with the creation center and then the download center. Now, this is the same idea. You're going to switch over to the rosters. And I said in the previous video that this system is terrible now. This system that they adopted from College Football 25 over to Madden is terrible when it comes to the share center, because there's no real information here. There's no real way to find what any of these are about without downloading them. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Y or triangle to bring up the keyword, and then you're going to hit search keyword. The keyword that we're going to use today is going to be NFL 2026 AD. I'll go ahead and I'll just put this in. You guys can, I'll pause the video a little bit just to show you guys, but it's going to be NFL 2026. And then it's going to be AD. Now I'm putting it all in caps, but I don't think you really have to be all in caps, but that's just what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and pause it just so you guys can take a second to write this down, take a screenshot, whatever. But let's go ahead and let's hit done. And you can see only one comes up, somebody by the name of Marley Killjoy. It says it has 0 downloads, but I know this can't be true because the person who left this comment has 50 likes or 50 thumbs up and about 15 replies, all of which are, you know, allowing me to know that a lot of people downloaded this. So I don't know why these roster downloads aren't accurate. There's no reviews. It doesn't look like much. If you came across this, it wouldn't look like much at all. But once you download this, which I've already done, so you just have to hit A or X if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, and then download the roster. After downloading the roster, you also have to upload it. So we have to go back to the Creation Center, go all the way over to Load Delete Files, and then we just switch over to roster once again. You can see right there, we got NFL 2026 AD. Got to hit A or X once again, and then it's going to say if you load this file, all current progress be lost, yada yada yada. We're going to say yes, which, like I said, I already loaded it because I was checking out to make sure that it was as good as advertised. And now if we go to edit rosters, you're going to see how not only do you have the first through 3 rounds, which is something that I was led to believe in the last one that I showed you guys. Although apparently in the last one I showed you guys, there was a lot of players in the free agent market that you can sign team to team, but this one's already got all that done. So if I hit the right trigger here and switch over, you can see the Eagles roster is about 100% accurate, including their 6th round quarterback Kyle McCord, who was obviously not a huge name to get picked in the draft, but somebody went out of their way to be very thorough with this roster, very precise, as these are the 4 quarterbacks on the Eagles roster right now. We have Tanner McKee, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and our 6th round rookie Kyle McCord, which I said in the last video, I didn't think there would even be enough space or enough create spaces to go the full 7 rounds, but apparently there is. So continuing forward, like I said, we didn't draft a lot of offensive skill position players, but we did draft a couple of linemen in the 6th and 7th round. Guys like Miles Hinton, who obviously, you know, isn't a huge name considering it was such a late round pick, but they do have somebody here representing that player. If I switch over to the other side, and we did actually draft the center too. We drafted Drew Kendall, I think, in the 5th round. You can see he's here. If I go to the right tackles, you can see we drafted, I think, a 6th or 7th round tackle in Cameron Williams. He's here. So you can see how thorough this depth chart is. Everybody that the Eagles drafted are represented. Ty Robinson was defensive tackle we took in the 4th round. When we get to the linebackers, we took this guy in the 7th round, Antoine Powell. I don't even know how to say his name. I can't expect much out of a guy who's that late of a round pick. Jihad Campbell, who was our 1st round pick, although he's a middle linebacker here. I think he's going to be more of an edge player, but I think he has position versatility. So it's a couple things you might have to change here and there. Otherwise, though, like I said, this is the best roster you're going to find. Mac McWilliams is on the roster. He was like a 5th round pick, I think, including Adoree Jackson. I saw some rosters, but I didn't even have some of these cornerbacks that the Eagles picked up and stuff like that. And then we also have Bukaba here. We took in the 2nd round, and you could also see, like, as far as like the face scans and stuff like that. I mean, obviously these are just made up generated players, but they're way more accurate. I remember last year Cooper DeJean, when Madden 25 came out, Cooper DeJean was like a bald-headed black guy or something like that. People were freaking out when the game came out, or when the I think it was actually when the beta came out. People were like, why is Cooper DeJean look nothing like Cooper DeJean? So this guy took so much time and effort that he actually did a better job of creating these players. I mean, if you actually look up like the real picture of Andrew Bukaba, it's not 100% close, but it's like way closer than what I think EA would have did at this point, which is basically the whole idea. So it's not just like that for the Eagles. Obviously, that's just the team that I'm a fan of, but whatever team you're a fan of, you can go into this. I'm not really sure every position that the Giants drafted. I'm going to go on I know they drafted a quarterback in Jackson Dart in the 1st round, which is there. I know they drafted Cam Scattaboo, which they didn't do a very good job of matching him. But like I said, it's still better than I think what EA would have did. I don't know if they drafted any receivers, tight ends, whatnot. I know they drafted an edge in Abdul Carter. He's here as an 80 overall. I think the ratings are pretty accurate. The only thing that really isn't accurate when it comes to this, if you're going to download this and try to use this for, say, like a franchise, I heard some people say that there was some issues as far as the salary cap potentially and the contract info, but I also think that one of the bigger ones is going to be their actual their dev traits, which I don't think is here necessarily, but I heard that the dev traits were not necessarily off. I think they're all set to normal. Somebody didn't go through and change the dev traits, but that's not something that at the end of the day, if you want to do that, you could go through position by position and change the dev traits. But other than that, this entire roster looks like it was handled very carefully by somebody that took their time to make this and make sure that we got everybody good here. I think they also got, I think, top of the 3rd round, they got Darius Alexander. He's here. I've yet to see a player that was drafted that was not created. And like I said, pretty well as far as how the ratings would be to a certain extent, because there actually are metrics out there in the world for the ratings. I want to check out Jalen Milroe, who might be the fastest quarterback in the game. You see he's got a 93 speed. Just a very good job by these guys. And like I said, I want to thank the community for letting us know, because like I said, it's not just, even though I try to make videos and I do my best, I want to thank the person, I'm going to say his name is KK Family 4012, for letting everybody know that they found this really good roster, and I just wanted to pass it on to you guys because I realized there's a huge hunger for this. So if you guys want to find the best, most accurate, up-to-date with both free agents and with the draft position players, this is the best one here. I'll go through this one real quick just to make sure. Like I said, I haven't really checked all this. I'm guessing this Damian Martinez was drafted. I don't really even know. I want to guess that they drafted a receiver because just about Trey Horton. Yeah, he looked like he was drafted. I think he's from Colorado State, right? So yeah, so it looks like they did a really good job here. I think they drafted Elijah Arroyo from Miami. So it's like, this is a really good roster. So if you guys are still trying to restart a league before Madden 26 comes out, or if you just have Madden 25 and you want to use the updated roster, let's be honest, every year that EA puts out a new game, it's 9 times out of 10 it's just a roster update with a few small changes. So if you're on Madden 25, you don't plan on getting Madden 26, you don't necessarily have to. You can just download this at whatever time you're watching this video, and you have pretty much a complete roster. So I'm going to end the video there. Actually, wait, before I do, let's check to see what Shedeur Sanders looks like in Cleveland, since everybody's talking about that. Boom, we're going to have that guy be the cover athlete most likely. He doesn't look anything like Shedeur Sanders, but if you guys want to have him on a team, this is obviously going to be the best roster. So I will have the video popping up that I made previously, because there are a couple more pretty decent ones on there if you guys want to check that out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Madden Shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.